Aloha. I'm Kimo Hussey, and this is going to be a kind of an exciting time for me and Kalai. I'll get to Kalai in just a second, because there's so many wonderful things for us to do this morning. So one of the things we're going to do is tell you about this ukulele. And one of the wonderful things about the time that we spend together is I get to share this ukulele with you and with Kalai. Again, I'm Kimo Hussey. This is Kalai Camarillo. Kalai, tell us about you.
Aloha everyone, Kalai Camarillo. I was born and raised on the island of Maui, and I'm a musician and music teacher. Well, yeah, and I've been living here on Oahu since 2009 and been teaching at Kapalama Elementary, the music teacher over there, since 2013.
Cool. How long have you played ukulele?
I started when I was 7 years old. Yeah, so my dad got me started at a young age.
Wow.
Been playing ever since.
Cool. Any other instruments besides ukulele?
Mainly guitar. Yeah, play some bass and piano too.
Good. Okay, we're gonna get back to you in just a little bit, because what we want to do now is to tell you about this ukulele. It's a wonderful, wonderful ukulele. But just before I get to this ukulele, I want to tell you about the person who built this ukulele, because the number one thing that we so enjoy doing on your behalf is to provide education. So let me tell you about the builder of this instrument. His name is Josh Rieck. I've known Josh for several years, and when I first met him, he lived in South Dakota, I think it was, and I believe he still does. I was introduced to Josh based on another friend I had. And at the time he lived on Molokai. His name was Dan Ryerson. Dan decided to move back to South Dakota in order to be closer to family. And so he wrote back to me once and said that he found this wonderful violin maker and person who repaired instruments, and his name was Josh Rieck. And so over a period of time he got Josh interested in building ukuleles. And I am very, very happy to share this ukulele with you. Let's start with looks. Spruce top, and as I turn this around, you can see that it has a side port. And for those of you unfamiliar with side ports, the reason why I like them is in the playing position. It's kind of like having your own private sound hole, which I really like. Anyway, continuing on around, you see that the sides, and as well as the back, is made of walnut. So the wood pairings is walnut back and sides, spruce on top. And one of the things I enjoy about this ukulele is that it definitely looks like a traditional ukulele, but yet if you take a look at the sound hole and the way he made the sound hole, it's almost kind of what I would call a nouveau sound hole styling, and that is it's not consistent all the way around. There's a dark brown thing here and an inlay there, and just the raw spruce there, and I think it makes for a wonderful, wonderful design. One of the things about showing these ukuleles as we do is it's very difficult for me to tell people about action.
Yeah.
Action playability basically has to do with how easy it is to play the ukulele. Does the ukulele require that you put the death grip on it in order to hold the chord? And this ukulele, absolutely no, it does not. And I can hold the chord up here and hold down 4 strings up here around the 10th and 11th fret, and you can see that the sound is still nice and clear. and I'm not having to hold real tight. In fact, one of the things I really like about this ukulele is the feel, the comfort of the feel. Tell us what you think about the feel of that ukulele, my friend.
It's really easy to play. I don't have to press hard, whether it's down here or up here.
Yeah, that's kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like what you said about the sound hole.
Right.
It's like your own monitor.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I had a sneak reason for giving you the ukulele, because with regard to the ukulele, we want to talk about looks, playability, and sound. So I wanted to give you the ukulele and tell us, first of all, what you think about the sound of that ukulele.
It's the kind of sound I prefer because I enjoy playing bright ooks, but I prefer this kind of stuff. It's more on the mellow, warm side to me.
Oh, I want to tell you, this is unrehearsed, but I agree perfectly with what you say, because I kind of enjoy a low and mellow sound as you do.
Yeah.
And so that uke is tuned low G.
Low G.
And I assume that's your preference.
Yeah.
Because you're a low and mellow guy.
Yeah.
Cool. What else do you like about the sound?
It's good resonance. Yeah, good sustain.
Good.
Yeah, but just the warmness of it. Yeah, because I love warm sounding instruments.
Warmness is a great word, because warm, it's almost tough, at least for me anyway, to describe a warm sound, because it's more subjective. A warm sound is what you feel more than I, for example, am able to explain what a warm sound is. And if warmness is something that you enjoy about that ukulele, to embrace warmness in the music that you play is really great, because one of the wonderful things about quality instruments is to play music that highlights the instrument. The history of ukulele has been such that it's always been in the background, Challang-a-lang style. And you know what? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But one of the really neat things that the ongoing ukulele renaissance has shown us is that there's so much more to ukulele. Speaking of sound, can you play us something?
Yeah, this ukulele is perfect for the kind of music I like to play.
Which is?
Mellow, contemporary sound.
Okay, play something for us that's mellow and contemporary. Play us a kalae song.
Upua he manao I kaweki o koke I kanani o ka aina o ka noe po ai o ka lala he aina la I ka ua li oi mea kulea aloha but nevermore to say goodbye, nevermore to say goodbye.
Thank you. That was wonderful. And I want to tell you what was wonderful about that is you took a quality instrument and added a vocal to that instrument. and you did that, and you added that vocal in a way that that added, in my estimation, quality to the instrument.
Oh.
So we went from a single instrument to adding voice to that, because in effect, ukulele players, that's what we're about. You know, we like to play the instrument, and there's so much about playing with quality. That is so good for the instrument, because it shows proper respect for the instrument. And so now what we want to do is to take this idea of making music with the instrument and adding a voice, and see if we can very, very simply add some other things to what you just did, just to show people, number one, the versatility of the instrument, and number two, most importantly, what we all can do in order to add variety to the music that we enjoy. So let's talk about that. Thanks so much for playing that.
Yeah.
So what we want to do now is take a look at another aspect of ukulele, and that is what we can bring to the ukulele to enhance the music that we do. And there's so many things, and those things are without limits. So all we're going to do is bring some things that people may think about in terms of enhancing music. Because when we talk about quality in any instrument, and quality especially in ukulele, let's also figure out if there's some different ways we can get to quality, and embrace the term, for example, all roads lead to Rome. So what we want to do is to create as many different roads of quality as we can in order to combine with ukulele. One of the things we're doing already that's quite different in ukulele is to emphasize a low and mellow sound, because the majority of ukulele players enjoy a high and bright sound, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But all we're trying to do is to give people different options that they can consider. Can you play us just the ending part of that song again?
Say goodbye.
Thank you. Okay, so and that is so beautiful. It is, and what I like about that is that I think what makes it beautiful is that it's pure. It is just pure ukulele and just pure vocals. No effects, no amplification, nothing. It is pure. So one of the things we can do is to consider adding like another ukulele to do that. And in so doing, we have some options. We could add an ukulele just like it and sort of kind of double that sound. Or we can add an ukulele like this one that I picked out. This is a baritone ukulele. And what I like about what we're about to do is that we're going to take what you did, keep it there, and just add an ukulele that has a different tonal quality to it than yours, and see what we come up with. Okay? Just do that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Baritone ukulele.
Oh
Hey, you see how good fun that is? And you know what? We added we added another ukulele and a different sound. And we're not saying, by the way, that this is a sound that you should strive for. What we're doing is providing you options that you can add to your ukulele playing that make you feel good, feel better about what it is you're doing. Because you know what? The other end is when we just pick up the uke and we just start pounding on the uke. Why do we do that? And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what we enjoy.
Yeah.
Because we're providing options. But a lot of times the reason why we pound on the uke is we're so enjoying the process of playing that the adrenaline starts kicking in, which is good. And what we do is pound on the ukulele, and that feels good. Mm-hmm. And so we're not going to say that is bad. Again, look at it from the standpoint of adding options to what we do. Another option we added was another vocal. Mm-hmm. So we added ukulele and we added a vocal. The other option we added was just one option, was what we call in music dynamic, and it's loud and soft. Mm-hmm. Because when I said, hey, let's do this softer, it gives the music a whole different color. Yeah. For people to enjoy, if they enjoy doing that. Mm-hmm. I love changes in dynamic. Yeah. And I especially love changes in dynamic that move from overbearing loud to softer. Mm-hmm. One of the things I recommend people do in order to add variety to their music is take any song that you know and do two things. Number one, slow it down just a little bit. And number two, quiet it down just a little bit and just experience that. Because the ukulele is pretty smart. The ukulele wasn't built just to play loud and fast all the time. You know, it's got some wonderful qualities about it that really make music beautiful. Mm-hmm. Tell me, what did you think of what we did?
Well, it's funny because I play out a lot, but then I should know these things. I do know these things, but I tend to forget them sometimes.
Well, you know, when you play a lot, the adrenaline the adrenaline's going before you get on stage. Yeah. You know, and so I appreciate that. And the thing about that is that it's no different than any other thing we do with music and ukulele, and that is it takes practice.
Yeah, for sure.
I tell you what, let's just for fun, What kind of questions you got, by the way?
So many. Well, of course, I wanna learn some of those chords you were doing.
You want to learn chords, okay? Yeah, we can do that. And we can do just stay in touch. We can do that. In fact, there's several ways we can do that and share what we do with people as well. Because again, remember, we're interested. Sean and I are interested in education.
Yeah.
And so the whole idea is to pass on as much as we can to people like you who enjoy ukulele. Any other questions?
Gotta think of them.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We don't want this to be the last time we do this.
Yeah.
And I want you to remember this name, Kalae Camarillo. Let me say that again, Kalae Camarillo. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Remember that name and remember this sound, because we're about to ask Kalae to play one more song so we can play out. Go ahead, buddy. How about a Hawaiian one?
Hawaiian one.
Oh, thank you. Hey, you know what? You cheated because you didn't sing. So you know what? We have to do one more.
One more.
Yeah, we have to do one more. And no cheat this time. Okay, this time you have to play your ukulele.
Play and sing.
Okay. Trying to get off cheap. Ooh, mahalo. Anyway, options, quality, Kalae Camarillo. Lots to think about, lots to enjoy. See you next time. We're bringing him back.
Aloha.